Okay, here we go. 8 ounces of water. 8 ounces of water. 4 ounces of butter. 4 ounces of butter. Pinch of salt, and this is to your liking, guys. This is absolutely to your liking. Pinch of salt. And pinch of sugar. This is to your liking as well. But a pinch is a pinch, right? Whether you have a thick pinch or a very thin pinch, right? Let's keep it a pinch. Okay, guys? 6 ounces of bread flour. And 10 ounces of whole eggs. Whole eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Those are 2. I don't think that's it.
Because you guys did it twice, right? You guys did it like 16 ounces, 8
Yeah,
ounces.
you can measure it out 4 ounces of butter.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where it went.
So here you go, guys. We're gonna place the water into the pot.
That's not.
So we're gonna go ahead and put butter. You guys are doing this exact recipe that I just read out to you. Okay, guys? And I want to tell you, and I want to warn you, this will be your practical number 5. And you must retain for practical number 5. So you guys already know. What do you already know? You have stress. Burger, right guys?
Yes.
And you have this. Okay, we're gonna place the butter into the water. This step that I'm going through right now should already give you an indication as to something that you may have done already in F1. I'm not even going to go there right now, but sugar, salt.
Oh, you told us to double the recipe
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So would it be 8 ounces of butter?
It is 8 ounces.
Oh.
Yeah. But I just measured out 8 ounces.
Oh.
I think maybe you guys were like. You know,
Oh,
sometimes I've been accused of having a bad. I don't know how to enunciate English very well. So I don't blame you guys at all. At all.
No, like we doubled the recipe when we measured it out. Oh, I don't know.
You guys are going to make exactly the recipe I gave you. The only reason mine is going to be different because I have to show you many different forms. You understand what I'm saying? You will be asked to do very simple stuff. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So are we still in agreement that you guys are going to do just the recipe I gave you?
Yes, yes, sir.
Great. Some of these can go away. Okay, guys, you guys guys are all issued this one, right? You guys all have this. You will need this, okay? And you are going to have your flour ready on the side. So I guess on Monday you guys will realize that stove is going to be kind of important, okay guys? So that's going to be like the main thing. Let me just go ahead and crack some eggs and get the eggs ready.
Get a crack.
So in this case, our eggs are going to be 10 ounces for your recipe, right guys?
Yes,
I don't want to confuse you guys by saying anything else. The motion will do the rest. Sounds good?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Are you guys cold in here?
I'm freezing.
Is it comfortable in here?
I feel cold.
You feel cold?
Yes.
Because you give me another one.
Oh, yeah. When you're freezing. But if I give you credits, I know.
Hey, we're not doing that, right? We're not cracking eggs and putting the cracked eggshell back in here, right?
No,
We're not doing that,
No,
right?
chef.
I hate when people do that. I thought I could speak, and all the time I had wings.
Like the chickens like that.
That's a lot.
I'm scared.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
I'll like a pasta guy. I made that last time.
I mean, but it's real good.
That too.
That's a chef.
Okay, so we are ready. So we got butter, water, salt, and sugar in here, right guys? We got flour set, and we got our eggs ready to go, okay? I'm gonna get the KitchenAid ready. Kristen, can you get me a bowl, please?
Oh no, that your crazy self exploded down in his neck. Looked like Snow White.
So, I'm not in the business of complaining, but I think it's important we catalog in our memory bank as to like what is it exactly that cake class is doing, so that you guys don't do it when you guys are there, right, guys? I think it's very important that we make sure we leave the kitchen clean for the next food. Okay.
Yes, chef.
So we are going to bring this to a boil all over again. Now boiling also means that the butter has to be completely liquefied. Okay guys?
Chef, we put the butter in there too.
Butter in there, sugar in there, and salt in there, right? You guys notice I washed that pot?
Yes.
Wash your pot after you make your pastry cream. You'll make your life a lot easier. Okay, guys? Like, I'm trying to set an example as to like, don't overuse because you're gonna end up cleaning more, right?
Mhm.
As soon as pastry cream is done, boom, you just go ahead and clean it up because it's still very easy to clean.
Right.
I think we got a taste of it yesterday as to like, you guys are starting to really believe that 905, right, is a mark. Because remember, like we were cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, right? Let's not get it stacked up, especially when you guys are in teams. After the turkey comes out, it's never good to cut the turkey right away. You guys all know that, right? Because it's still like that at the mode in which it's trying to push out the excess liquid, let the skin and all that retain all that, and once it calms down and once the heat has collapsed, you cut it and it's so juicy and so wonderful. If you cut it while it's hot, all that steam that's coming out, that's no bueno.
Remember that?
Yeah, the cracking and it might be boiled. Let me check. It's boiled a little bit.
One what?
1 pound.
That's 1 pound.
That's 1 pound.
Amber did that one. I don't remember.
Take my word for
It should be 12 ounces. It's double, right?
Yeah, it's 12 ounces.
12 ounces.
Yeah, it's not even that.
It's not even 12?
Yeah.
What is, well, so,
What's the flour? Bread flour?
yeah, but
What is the amount I gave you for the recipe?
6 ounces.
Should be 12 ounces.
What is it?
It's 11 ounces. Can I get a little bit of bread?
Somebody South College.
No, you guys doing the exact recipe I gave you. The reason why I'm doing more is because I have to show you.
Maybe the scales are just a little off.
Yeah, but not with the butter.
The butter's just
I may have been looking at the
Water.
or water.
It's okay. I feel bad. I've gotten Jason. He thought it was he thought it was 0.15, and it was 1.5. Supposed to be 1.5. I caught him. I was like, he's like, I'm done. I was like, no, you're
Okay.
not.
Now the reason I'm not really ready is because I still have some butter floating. I want to make sure all the butter has become liquid. Okay, guys? So that's what I'm waiting for. And this is why this apparatus is important, because you're going to be able to agitate. And now we have complete liquid. Now listen, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys so we don't end up dirtying the stove and all that. You can pull it out once it comes to a boil, and you're going to dump your flour in. I'm not going to assume nothing, but you guys never made bechamel?
We did,
Yes,
Chef.
you did, right?
Yes, Chef.
Okay, does this remind you a little bit? Or at least a roux, or maybe no?
Yes, Chef.
Okay, that's the same concept, so not heat, no heat right now. I want you to just go ahead and blend the wet to the dry. Once you have blended the wet to the dry, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to heat, and we're going to cook the starch out. Make sure you guys understand that. We are going to go ahead and cook the starch out. Okay? Everybody with me?
Yes, Chef.
Starch activates on heat, right guys?
Yes,
so we'll be able to see it, visibly see the starch coming out.
Wow. Yeah,
guys see how I'm rotating the dough? And it's one thing that you guys notice is how smooth of a skin it's getting, right guys? But I'm making sure that every part of this dough actually gets cooked. Okay guys?
Oh, wow.
Look, it looks like mashed potato.
It's really good. So like bouncy. These are like box. Regine, I hope you're not making box mashed potatoes because that's what that looks like. It's like bouncy.
And I'm very satisfied with it now, so I'm going to go ahead and dump it out. And I'm going to show you where the starch landed. And you guys can see the starch actually activated, and you can see it at the bottom of the pan. Right guys?
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Really big.
Okay? Everybody got that?
Yes, chef.
So once you have reached that desirable consistency, we're going to have it in a bowl, and we are going to place it in the KitchenAid with a paddle attachment. Speed 1, and we are going to go ahead and cool it 3 to 4 minutes. Okay? You got 3 minutes for me? Okay? You guys are all issued what? Star tips or round tips? Star? I'm gonna go on your mark. So when you tell me like 3, we'll just check. You guys noticed initially how steam was coming out, right? So what are we really doing in essence is that we don't want to have this thing or the core temperature of the choux to be so hot that when we put the eggs, that it will start cooking the eggs. Okay guys? So that's why we do the things that we are doing right now. Yep. And you can tell how hot it is when you actually touch the bottom of the bowl. I mean, like, if it is as hot as a saute pan, it's going to cook the eggs. Everybody got that? So you have to make sure that you guys go through this cooling process, whether it requires you to go 4 minutes or 3 minutes, it doesn't really matter. You have to cool it at speed 1 with a paddle, or otherwise you're gonna break your Pate Choux. So this is what happens. As cold egg goes in, some part of it is gonna get cooked. Thank you. Some part of it is gonna get cooked, and as it gets cooked, you are adding more cold eggs to it, right? They don't really start to congeal. Everybody with me? Because you have some cooked parts, right? So eventually you're gonna break your choux, okay? So would you say it's been like about 3 minutes and maybe 30 seconds, right? So if this thing goes wrong, it's because you didn't really actually give it time to cool properly, okay? Now, cooling is important, but getting it cold is not what we want. Everybody with me so far? So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go to speed 2 now, okay? I'm gonna add my egg one at a time. The transformation it goes through is something that is going to be something that you are going to be looking for, because it looks like just dough at first, but then eventually becomes more like the choux. And for lack of better explanation, it must look like a very stretchy product, okay? Almost like a snot. It must look like a stretchy snot. Mucus. You guys are just, I know you guys are just watching, but you need to come up here because I know a lot of you guys are going to fail. It looks like a stretchy at this point in time, but as you let this thing go, you can kind of tell that it's not a continuum, that it is starting to break, that it's starting to dry on you. So we are going to add one more egg to find that nice balance.
You don't stop and scrape the sides or anything?
Never,
Okay.
ever scrape, please.
Okay.
You guys notice the difference now? How smoother that thing is? For those people that were here and just saw this happen, you'll understand the difference. Now that is exactly what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. So you might not need all your eggs. Because guess what? If you blindly put all your eggs, this will become soupy, and if it becomes soupy, you won't be able to do nothing with it.
Done.
So at this point in time, what I'm doing now is, what am I really doing? What's happening as this thing goes round and round? Huh? What's happening? What did we agree on? Anything that we do, we can always bank on one thing. One incorporation is always going to be bankable. take me to my grave right now. Air, right guys? Air.
Air.
So when you pull it out, it should always be a nice V. Everybody got that? It should always be that nice stretchable V.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes,
See that it always talks to you as a V, right? Another victory for the GIs. Another victory for the US Marines, right guys? A V. It must be that way, and it must be in this format, not thick, right? Not soupy. It must hold. Okay guys?
Yes,
So that's
sir.
what you guys are looking for. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Let's go and do some piping.
Look at you keep with it. Turn it over, it doesn't fall.
Can I get a picture, Chef?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is good. I screwed up. Topple over.
I'm gonna put this right over here so you guys I won't
Like
block
that's
it.
really good.
David the Dragon.
Ah, girl, you're so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I don't
I told you that this was going to be your practical as a practical 5, right guys?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
you guys are going to be able to do this when you guys come back. But you guys also have to make sure that you make good notes. Why were you successful? Why wasn't you successful? Okay guys? So those are some of the things that I want you guys to have in mind. We'll start off with you guys
What's the last number?
you know what, I'm not gonna do it with this because I know I'm not gonna have you guys mindful that. So I'm gonna use your hands. Even though it'll be a lot prettier, but I'll do it with the because you guys were not issued star tips, right?
No, we were star tips.
We don't have rounds.
It's all your fault. I mean, so it's a number 7, guys. It's a last digit. Last digit is number 7. You stay always incremented the last digit, okay? And you can have a 900 series, or you can have a 300 series. But it's always the last digit that counts. Now you guys understand that, you know, this is the kind of consistency we want. Chef, does this look right? And this thing is like, you pick it up and it's already like falling on you. You know that is not what I showed you. Okay, guys? It has to be pipeable, and it has to hold its volume. Okay, guys?
Looks like glue you make in science class. You know, like that glue you like people make in science class. Yeah. Everybody's holding it. That's what it reminded me of.
Felicia.
Monday, we're going to have the convections running, the deck running. It's all going to be for Pate Choux. Okay, guys? So, for the deck, we're going to try to have it set like around 365. Okay? For the deck, it's going to be 400 max. Okay, guys? You always have to put Pate Choux on your sheet pan. Not because you're going to the convection oven, just because of this property. This property is very sticky, right? So if you don't have it glued on, it's always going to peel back while you're trying to work. Okay? First thing we're going to do is going to be swans. Okay? These are nice mid-size shells. Okay, guys? Nice mid-size shells. Do you guys notice how the consistency is so nice that I'm able to get the swan's tail, right? So that's what we want, okay? I want this thing to be pipeable, but at the same time, you notice they're not sagging. That's also very important. Okay, guys?
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, on Monday, let's say it doesn't really come out like the way Chef John showed you. I think a lot of you guys are starting to figure that out. Like, sometimes it doesn't come out like the way Chef John shows me, right? I've been doing some thinking as to why certain things didn't turn out. It's not that you guys did not have the intent to have that thing come out. But I think now you guys are going to pay a little more attention on the fabrication point. Not here, but the fabrication point. Everybody got that? Like, you will take the time to make sure that, you know, you don't rush certain things that looks easy. Like, it's in the machine, so I'm going to rush it. That's not the time to rush. Everybody got that? Time to rush is when we clean. That's the only time when we rush. When we clean, we have to rush. Not talking about boyfriends and girlfriends. We need to clean together, right? But here in this application, we need to make sure that we take the time so that we can execute. It's all about execution, okay? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Okay. They all have to be egg washed. Okay, guys? They all have to be egg washed. So we're going to create an egg wash and we will egg wash.
So cute.
Thanks, Steph. What would I do with that?
I really like that's all he does is then and then he pipes the swan head in the ground and then they
Stick it in.
Stick it in the cream and make it stick. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
So there's a saying, when I was when I was in France, you can take it for what it is. It's just guys talking. And this guy said, you can tell a pastry chef is shit by looking at the pate choux. So at first I was just kind of like cracking up. This is a drunk French guy, so I'm just gonna keep drinking with him. But in a way, it's true. You guys notice as I put the egg wash that my pate choux is not swaying in shape, right? So that's the perfect consistency that I want you guys to always go for. And the perfect consistency is as long as the model is followed, you guys will have no problem. You guys notice how this thing has not sunk? It hasn't sunk. Since I've actually placed it down here, it has not sunk. Le mystère de Pate Choux. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and bake it off. 400 max.
How many minutes?
There will be no many difference, because
Figure it out.
we're going to show you how you guys are going to tell that thing is going to be done. Okay, guys?
No. It's not even on your pictures.
Credit.
Tissue.
I'm actually going to do this in 2 different ways because I'm not sure if we have small ones like this. So I'm going to do it in 2 different ways so you won't feel left out. This is a it's a 1. It's a 1.
Can we bring our circle with us?
If you have them, yeah, please do. Yeah. You should always carry it with you. You're gonna find ways to use those. Again, we are going to go ahead with what, guys?
Pate choux in the corners.
Pate choux in the corners. And we don't do this because of any other reason, but
Keep the part cute.
to facilitate our production, right, guys? Okay, to do this, you're going to go ahead and create a mass. And then you are going to pull up.
YouTube.
And you always do some extra just because you're not sure if somebody will sabotage your product. Like Shan might go around and raise the temperature.
Oh. Chef, that was the gingerbread man.
That's the gingerbread man. Now you're gonna go ahead and take your tip, and you come right to the midpoint of that excess, and you drag it out. And that's how you're gonna get the beaks. And obviously you're going to have, and that's why you do quite a bit, you're going to have the ones that look like regal swans, and you're going to have the ones that kind of look like a duck, so that's not the one you want to use. Okay? So this also goes into the oven, but what do we need to do before? Thank you.
And make sure the temperature is right.
And make sure the temperature is right. So why did I not put this on the same tray with the body?
It won't take as long.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You kind of know your pate choux is not good when you're putting the egg wash and it's smearing everywhere. Let's not go there. You guys are doing it all well, right?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
All right. So, any questions on the swans? So that's going to be the body and the head. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pipe two shapes, of which one of them is going to be for your practical.
Okay.
Number 5.
Hmm?
On your practical 5.
Practical number 5. I'm not going to use a tip because the majority of you guys don't have a round tip, right? The majority of you guys don't, right? Hmm? It's just 50 cents?
Yeah.
Cheap.
You can buy,
They're
You can go to Cake Carousel and Richardson.
You ain't gotta
They're
do that,
cheap.
go right across the street, thanks, Mark.
You can buy them individually.
They're 50 cents individually?
Some of them.
Some of them are, yeah. 50
That one
cents.
probably is no more than 8 or
About
9.
40
Would
cents.
you guys be offended if I ask you to buy one for 50 cents?
Of course not.
Okay. Then we're going to use number 8. Number 8 is what we want. Okay, guys?
Number 8 rounds.
Number 8, round tip. I don't want to put a burden on your financial. I don't want to create a strain. But if you have 50 cents, please buy one. Okay, guys? It will serve you right. I know it's tough times.
Just don't get us coffee in the morning.
You know, I still see mothers at the supermarket, you know, making sure she buys the right things and all that. It's tough times right now. Even 50 cents can go a mile. I was going to have Frito pie yesterday, but my mother-in-law is here, so I couldn't do that. I had to buy something.
You have to show out for her.
Hmm?
You have to show out for her.
I had to make something nice.
What'd you make?
I ended up making farmer's chicken. So it's like a rosemary garlic chicken. Seared, and I finish it in the oven.
Look at you.
And you know, German mashed potato.
German.
With skin on.
Oh.
You know.
Skin. Yeah.
And
German.
and so I made some asparagus spears. So
Yeah, I love asparagus.
I know, right?
so that's it. I didn't want to go too far.
To make dessert?
No, we had sky vodka instead.
Did you say sky? They did what?
I thought it's not
Chef,
dessert.
you kind of hip. I noticed that about you. You all right?
He was in the hotel.
That's good. I know, right?
Okay, here we go. So what's going to happen is this. Size is going to be very important because from this point on, everything that we are going to be making is in the sense that they are going to be like petit fours. Okay, guys? So if you guys remember the Strasburger, right? If that is a mark of the shape we are going to go for, or at least the size, your Pate Choux cannot be bigger than that. Okay? So first I'm going to do is the classic, the choux. Okay, so we're going to make the cabbages. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to make. But they're actually called cream puffs. Okay? Okay? Or sometimes in a more, how should I say, upscale places, they call them profiteroles. Okay?
Profiteroles?
Profiteroles. You stop piping, and then you roll out.
Ooh. Shane, you got me? My phone's in the car.
You guys notice that I'm stopping, but it's still very gooey, right? So you just make sure you have that rotational move. But stop piping. Boom. You guys got it? Just like that.
So you can pretty much use the same dough, shape them different,
Yeah.
and call them something new.
Well, that's what they do in the pastry shops. That's part of the marquee thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can do many different shapes with these.
Right.
Okay?
Oh, that's
Now we're going to go ahead and do the eclairs. Qu'est-ce qu'éclair? Okay? Qu'est-ce qu'éclair?
lightning.
I already said it. Remember that? I already said it once, right? Thank you, Sunshine. Although that in itself is an oxymoron. You said lightning. Thank you, Sunshine. Okay, here we go. We are going to do this just like as if we are going to place toothpaste on our toothbrush. Okay? So you know how it's nice and steady stream, right? You know, like the commercials, it's always like exactly the same, right? So that's what we're going to do, right? So if putting the toothpaste is something that we do every day and you pull away fast, then you're not going to get that equal thickness, right guys?
Right.
So your job is to make sure that you don't pull away fast, you don't pull away too slow, just build it up so that it's all the way the same. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay?
Chef.
When you get to here, give it a little bit more to the butt end of it, pull up, and then finish it up.
kids are like really big. My dog, about 80. The kids loved it. When you get to like eating box cake and then you eat a real cake, you're like, ew. Well, no, like those I don't ever say that. And then I made them rock box brownies. They're amazing. But I was like, all the rest of them. You like that? They weren't exactly.
For the practical, we're doing these small babies.
They eat clear.
I have somebody from 10 o'clock class, and I'm not making fun of it. I think it's really cute. She came to class just to learn how to make eclipse. I mean, school. She said that's the most exciting thing. And you know this?
She's paying $40,000 to learn how to make it.
Well,
It's all right.
she wants to learn everything, but this is the most anticipated thing.
Yes. Yes, yeah, heck yeah. Chef, you're gonna have my dessert table just overflowing.
Excuse me?
You're gonna have my dessert table just overflowing.
Well,
I
don't
make
you have a
everything.
big family coming too?
I do. It's gonna be worth it.
Oh shoot, I never found that recipe.
I'm gonna make these too.
The pumpkin
This is why I
spice
declare
cookies.
two on the table.
Okay, listen guys, today's demo, they want me to show you guys how to make churros out of these. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that because you will learn when you get to bread class how to make beignets, you know, how to make donut. I'm not frying Pate Choux.
I was gonna ask
You guys can complain, but I'm not gonna show you something that is not right.
Oh.
You don't
fine with
fry
that, Chef.
you don't fry Pate Choux. I mean that's churros.
Is it blasphemy?
Yeah, it's
It's abomination.
oil. Yeah.
Abomination.
Damn it to hell. Just damn it to hell.
So I'm gonna show you only the good stuff,
Is it
okay?
biscotti? Yeah. I told you that. It was an abomination.
So basically, what you are supposed to do with the churros is bring the fryer, and then you're supposed to pipe over it, and then drop them in there, and then fry it. Okay, and then toss it in sugar. I can see my master just like ready to kick my, you know what, right, guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and egg wash all of these guys.
What were those called?
These are called cream puffs, profiteroles.
The funerals.
Do you sometimes put chocolate on those too?
Yeah, they sure do.
Ganache.
Cream.
Ganache sounds really good on top.
There's those buckets that have cream puffs in them.
So with the peppermint powder, we just gonna hook it up.
Thank you. Go and take a look, Victoria, and if it's nice and brown, we're gonna have to take it out. Talking about the necks only.
Well, that's one.
What?
You'll be able to do it.
The necks are brown? Are they brown?
It has been used. It has been used.
Mark, is that off? Golden?
I'd go over there, but it's too much of an obstacle.
The next minute.
You can just do like this and just like hop over all of them.
That's my obstacle.
The light is in my eye. Trying to blind me?
Oh shit, there's a light on.
I guess they made
You know, I didn't even realize that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how I messed up. I apologize.
I see
I
them
didn't
like
know I could do
you
that.
can like see them getting grounded. That's so good. Hi.
Don't videotape me, I look like crap.
Okay, everyone's like tired and sleepy.
Just
I
drive
cannot
like 8
wait
hours.
till Thanksgiving tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, I had a thought about it. Sorry.
I actually told the whole time today I thought it was Thursday.
Dread, I have
And
to
then I was
make
like, no, it
pies
can't
the
be
second
Thursday,
I
it's
get
not
home and go deliver them today.
That's how I am too. I'm making
I'm
5
like,
pies.
I made all the dough last night because I was like,
Really?
I'm not gonna have time tomorrow.
I couldn't do it. But I'm not doing it the way he does it. So
I did. I scared the crap out of my sister.
I started pouring some in cabbage.
Okay, guys, come on.
Oh, but I love this.
So you guys know that I would egg wash these guys, right? So we're going to go ahead and use a fork, and we're going to score these guys. There's a little air gap. Wow. Se fa posible. Yeah, the plastic ones don't run very good, so you have to almost like. And then these, you're gonna go ahead and give it, you know, like the peanut butter cookies. You're gonna have to give that kind of impression. This allows your shoe to bake even. Well, hopefully I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Not be shameful in front of you guys. Did it come out, the next? Yeah, we don't want to make black swans. I also have one more shape to do, which is part of the curriculum, and that's rougueur, and that is with cheese. I'm going to bring the cheese, but I'll give you a break first, and then I'll do the rougueur.
Yes.
Okay? But I think you guys know that they want me to show you churros. You fry oil, and you pipe over it, and then you fry it, and you toss it in sugar. But I know that even offends you, so that's not the right way. Okay, guys? All right, guys.